So as Border Patrol has been here in the Charlotte area, we've seen protests. We've seen people gathering, making their voices heard. And I want to point out here on Live Impact News, we have been a platform for all voices in this matter. But again, we have seen protests, and those protests in the evening, especially like in East Charlotte. But we also had a protest at the federal courthouse. That's where we have Julie Kay. She's there. She was at that protest from this morning. So Julie, catch us up. Talk about what took place there.
Yeah, as you mentioned, this is one of many protests we've seen across the county, really, as Border Patrol has continued their operations here, ending today. But that does not stop the wake of people who were impacted by the time that they were here. That includes Miguel Angel Garcia Martinez, who had a court hearing today. He was arrested on Sunday. Many of you may have seen that video of the arrest where there's kind of a crash happening. He was in a big white van, and federal officials say that he rammed into their vehicles to stop their operations from continuing up in the University City area. But today we heard from not just protesters, but his family saying that's not true. He was just documenting what happened here. So these are false felony charges, they say, that he's facing. 3 of them. So we're waiting to get updates from what happened in that court hearing today, but you can still see people kind of milling about. That's actually his family over there standing by the pillars, and some of the protesters here waiting on the steps. Many of them are still either inside showing support or have left in the last couple minutes or so. This began around 11:30, and so it's been ongoing for the last hour and a couple minutes or so. But yeah, really just some stark words that we're hearing, a stark picture being painted of, yes, Border Patrol is leaving, but there's still a lot of people that have pending litigation, people who are still detained, and their family is having a hard time getting a hold of them. So just because Border Patrol is leaving does not mean that, there's still going to be residual impacts for a lot of these families, Nick.
Yeah, Julie, as you mentioned, Border Patrol is leaving, but there's still impact for a lot of folks here in the Charlotte area. Julie, we will check in with you at 4 and 5. That's where you can catch our story tonight and the latest developments on that story. Julie, thank you for your time. All right, so we want to head to break. Again, before we head to break, I want to update you guys, catch you guys up in case you missed it. I said this earlier in the show. According to the Mecklenburg County Sheriff's Office, and I'm pulling up the statement as my team's feed keeps updating, so it keeps shifting around a bit. But Sheriff McFadden, Mecklenburg County Sheriff's Office, has said and has confirmed, according to them, that U.S. Customs and Border Protection Operation Charlotte's Web has concluded. As a result, there will be no CBP operations in Charlotte on Thursday, November 20th, 2025, which is today. All right, so we'll have more on this, of course, here on Live Impact News on WCNC Plus. But first, we want to take a break. We'll be back here in just 2 minutes here on Live Impact News on WCNC Plus.